Hello, my dear boys. Good morning, everyone. Hope all of you are well by the grace of Almighty. Welcome, all of you, to my online physics class. We are discussing on chapter 8, and the name of this chapter is Reflection of Light. Today, we will try to solve another creative question. Okay, in our previous class, we have seen a sample creative question and answer. Now, today we will also try to discuss another sample creative question and with its solution. Okay, so let's start our today's class. So, today our sample creative question is Mr. Neil can observe his full image of 0.75 meter standing in front of a concave mirror of radius of curvature of 2 meters. Okay, here the magnification is 0.5. Okay, I'm repeat the stream again. Mr. Neil can observe his full image of 0.75 meter standing in front of a concave mirror of radius of curvature of 2 meter. The magnification is 0.5. Okay, now the questions are: A, what is power of mirrors? What is called power of mirror? Okay, number B, how do you detect the nature of a mirror without touching? Explain it. Okay, how do you detect the nature of a mirror without touching? Explain it. Okay, so question number C is calculate the height of Mr. Neil. Okay, calculate the height of Mr. Neil. Okay, and question number D is it possible that the height of image and height of Mr. Neil is same? Discuss with necessary figures. Okay, is it possible that the height of image and height of Mr. Neil is same? Discuss with necessary figure. Discuss with necessary figure. Okay, so this is our today's creative question, and in the from the stem we get the length of the image is 0.5 meter and the radius of curvature is 2 meter and the magnification of this mirror is 0.5. Okay, so this is our stem. Okay, boys, so now we will discuss the solution of this creative question step by step. Okay, so our question number A is what is power of mirror? Okay, so the answer is power of a mirror is defined as the ability of a mirror to converge or diverge the ray after reflection falling on the mirror. Okay, it is the reciprocal of focal length of the mirror in meter. Okay, so here P, the power of mirror is denoted by P equal to 1 by F. Okay, here F is the focal length of the mirror, and F must be in meter unit. Okay, here F must be in meter unit, and the unit of power of mirror is diopter. Diopter, and it is denoted by capital D. Okay, so the unit of power of mirror is diopter, and it is denoted by capital D. Okay, so I am repeat the definition again. Power of a mirror is defined as the ability of a mirror to converge or diverge the rays after reflection falling in the mirror. Okay, so it is the reciprocal of focal length of the mirror in meter. Okay, so P equal to 1 by F. Here F stands for focal length, and the unit of focal length must be in meter unit. Okay, and the unit of power of mirror is diopter, and it is denoted by capital D. Here the second question is, how can you detect the nature of a mirror without touching? Okay, explain it. Okay, so we know that we have three type of mirror. One is plane mirror, mainly two type of mirror, plane mirror and spherical mirror. And spherical mirror is also two type. One is concave mirror and another is convex mirror. Okay, so here the question is, how can we detect the nature of the image of this mirror without touching? Nature of mirror without touching the mirror. Okay, so the answer is, if the image is erect and of same size, and size of image does not changes even if walking forward or backward, the mirror is a plane mirror. Okay, so number one we want to detect plane mirror. So how can we realize that the mirror is plane mirror? Okay, so if the image is erect and the same size of the object, and even if walking forward and backward, if the image is not changes, so this type of mirror is called plane mirror. Okay, and number two, if the image is erect and diminished always, if the image of the mirror is erect and diminished all the time, then the mirror is called convex mirror. Okay, so number two is convex mirror. So how can we detect convex mirror? In a convex mirror, we know that in a convex mirror, all the images will be erect and diminished. Okay, so number three is concave mirror. So how can we detect concave mirror without touching? If the image is erect and magnified and becomes inverted, and if one moves away from the mirror is called concave mirror. Okay, so if the image is erect and magnified and also inverted and real, this type of mirror is called concave mirror. So, solution for question number C. Here the question is calculate the height of Mr. Neil. Okay. So according to the stem, we given that length of Neil's full image L prime equal to 0.75 meters. Okay. Length of Neil's full image L prime equal to 0.75 meter. Here magnification M is 0.5 and height of Mr. Neil L equal to what? Okay. So we know M equal to L prime by L. Okay. So height of Mr. Neil L equal to L prime by M. Okay. So putting the value of this parameter, L prime is 0.75 and M is 0.5. So calculating we get 1.5 meter. Okay. So here L is therefore L equal to 1.5 meter. Okay. And we know that here L is height of Mr. Neil. So we can write height of Mr. Neil is 1.5 meter. Okay. So this is the full answer of question number C. Now we will try to solve question number D. Okay. Here given that height of Mr. Neil L equal to 1.5, we get it from question number C. Okay. Radius of curvature are equal to 2 meter, and from this question here the height of Mr. Neil and the image of him will be same or image be same. So we can write in this case we can write L prime equal to 1.5 m. Okay. So according to the definition of magnification, we can write M equal to L prime by L. So in this case the magnification will be 1.5 by 1.5. So magnification will be 1. In this case the magnification will be 1. Okay. Now we know that M equal to U by V. Here U is the distance of the object from pole of the mirror and V is the distance of the image from the pole of the mirror. Okay. Now we can write U by V equal to 1. So we can write U equal to V. Okay. Again we know that 1 by from the general equation of mirror we can write 1 by V plus 1 by U equal to 1 by F. Okay. So again we know that F equal to R by 2. Okay. So F equal to R by 2, putting the value of F equal to R by 2, we get or we can write F equal to R by 2. So here R is 2 and 2, so F will be 1. So in this case or for this case the focal length of this mirror will F will be 1. Okay. Now 1 by V plus 1 by U equal to 1 by F. Okay. Now we can write 1 by U plus 1 by U equal to 1 by 1. In the previous part we get that u equal to v. So here we can write v equal to u. Okay, so 1 by u plus 1 by u equal to 1 by 1, and now here LCM is u, so 2 equal to 1. So we can write u equal to 2 meter. So if we want to get the same size of the image of Mr. Neil, Mr. Neil should be stand in front of the mirror in 2 meter from pole. Okay, or we can say that the distance from pole to Mr. Neil will be or must be 2 meter if we want to get the same size of the image of Mr. Neil. Okay, so using this information we can draw a figure. Using this information we can draw a figure. So this is our required figure. Okay, so here u must be 2 meter if we want to get the same size of the image of Mr. Neil. Okay, so here AB is the height of Mr. Neil, and that is 1.5 meter. Okay, and here AB, here PB is the radius of curvature. PB is the radius of curvature, and that is the point of C. PB is the PC is the radius of curvature, and the measurement of PC or PB equal to 2 meter, and PF is the focal length, and it is 1 meter. Okay, so if Mr. Neil stands at AB position at C point, then one light ray from A falls parallel on mirror and passes through MF. Okay, passes through MF, and another ray F falls on M prime and passes through M prime A prime. Okay, passes through M prime and A prime. Here we will get two reflected ray. One is M A prime and another is M prime A prime. Okay, so these two reflected ray get together at point A prime. So here A prime is the real and inverted image of point A. If we draw a perpendicular line to PC, then we get A prime B prime. Okay, so A prime B prime is our image of AB object, or we can say that if A prime B prime is Mr. Neil, so A prime B prime is the image of Mr. Neil's. Okay, so and we know that from our figure diagram or ray diagram, if the object is stands at point C or radius of curvature, then we get the same size of the image of object. Okay, so here AB, here A prime B prime is the same size image of Mr. Neil. Okay, so boys, all of this for today. In our next class we will try to solve another creative question. Okay, so until then, thank you boys.